my name is Rosanna Azar and I'm going to show you today the curtain burlap, okay? This is a very fine motor skill that the kids are going to be learning. It's not difficult, don't get scared. Usually we get scared if we just bring needles. The needles are blunt so they don't hurt, okay? But it's a very good way to explain this is to explain that the yarn, it's going to be like your line. You're going to draw today with yarn instead of with a pencil. So one thing that we do usually, so the yarn doesn't go away from the hole of the needle, is we tied a little knot right there. So in that way, they can pull with it and the yarn will not go away, okay? So really what are you going to teach the kids is to go down and up, down and up, down and up. And that's more or less it, okay? Now another trick that you can do is if they started here, is to put at the end a little bead. So they can have a bead and make a knot right there. So in that way, the yarn will not go away, all right? That's one thing. Another thing is that they can do a little design with chalk like I did here. So they can follow the line of my heart here, okay? Because I had it already drawn. So in that way it can be satisfied, especially if you talk about a symbol. That's how I did this circle for the smiley face. The other thing that I add here was a little piece of dowel that they can really poke in and out of the burlap. The good thing about the burlap is that they can really open, you know, big, and you can poke really the dowel. Then they can do some fringes. They can even take some things out of the side to create here like a separation line, okay? Oops, like in this case here, okay? You can see that. And then another trick I'm going to show you is that sometimes we like to add ribbon at the end to put some beads, but sometimes it's hard to do the ribbon and get the beads through. So one thing that I do is create a needle. So with a little piece of masking tape or any kind of tape, you just create a pointy needle, all right? So you get through and it's easier to get the beads through it. Always I try to get the pony beads because they are bigger and they're wonderful to work and they have all these different shapes. And at the end, you just do a knot with the last bead. So in that way, it will never come apart. And that's it. Then you cut this and voila, have fun!